Hello and welcome back to the Amazing Justin channel. Here we are at chapter 2, my first miracle. I was currently age 15 and at the time this all happened at Debenhams in Worthing. So I got my first job at Debenhams in the bedding department. I quickly realised I had a natural gift for selling. I earned strong amount of commission early on, which surprised both me and my managers. In fact, in one particular day, I sold over £2,500 worth of furniture and bedding, and I was on 5% commission, as they thought I wouldn't get much, sales to begin with. They soon obviously reduced that. But yeah, in one particular day, I used to get paid like £15 a day. I know it might not sound a lot now, but this was going back like 40 years ago. And then they gave me 5% commission. So when I sold this amount of stuff, I got something like about £125. That was almost 10 weeks of money. So that was like amazing. So anyway, my manager, Rose, used to always come in with chronic back pain. She was clearly in a lot of discomfort. Then one day, I got this voice in my head, in my heart, and said, I'm here to heal her. I want you to ask her permission that it's okay for me to not lay my hand directly on her back, but probably about an inch away, and say these words: in the name of Jesus Christ, be healed. And so I asked Rose if she wouldn't mind me praying for her, and she said, yeah, I've tried everything. I've gone to physiotherapy, I've had chiropractitioners, I've had orthopedic beds, I've done everything for the last 10 years and nothing seems to help. I just feel like a cripple. I feel like as though I'm destined to be like this. So we sat there and I put my hand and she went, wow, she said, I can feel this amazing heat coming from your hand, as I was praying out loud and in my head, in the name of Jesus Christ, be healed. In the name of Jesus Christ, be healed. And I felt this intense heat coming from my hand. We stopped and then we prayed, and she said, well, I'm not really a believer. I used to be, but through all this pain and suffering, I just felt like God doesn't really care. So anyway, we ended, and she said, look, I've got to reduce your commission. So she said, let's go for 2.5% if you don't mind. I went, yeah, okay. And then anyway, I finished my shift, went back home, told my mum, and she was like, wow, God seems to be using you. I was like, well, I don't know, it's the first time it's ever happened to me. Anyway, the following week, came up, and I got to work early, went upstairs, sat down, waiting for Rose to turn up, and she normally comes up in the lift because obviously, back pain. She didn't. She was coming up the stairs, and she was almost running, almost like a brisk walk, upright, and then came straight up to me and went, whoa, what have you done? She said, for the first time in over 10 years, my back doesn't hurt. She said, I woke up the following Sunday after Saturday of you praying for me, and my back didn't hurt. She said, I was doing exercises and everything, and my back just didn't hurt. And for the whole week, she said that her back didn't hurt, and she then picked up a Bible and started reading it, and then started to say, I want to renew my faith. And she was she remembered me, and that's why then she came in and she wanted to really thank me for my prayers, and that God healed her through me. So that was the story of Rose. So that's chapter 2. Obviously, when these things happen, the devil wants to like upset things. So obviously you could see my potential going forwards, and obviously wanted to disturb or kind of distract me from my true purpose. So obviously you then kind of put drugs and sexual, being promiscuous and gay scene and doing different things, sex addiction, and all these distractions would later cause me in life not to fulfill my purpose, but to get misled, I guess. So chapter 3 is about trials and transformations, my teenage years. I hope you stick around and wait for the next chapter. Thanks.